Hello and welcome to this fresh new edition of Mornings. I'm Brianna Donatucci coming to you live from Studio B. Today is January 31st, 2012, and it is a B-Day. With our new shortened format, the question for the Bomba Challenge will be posted every Friday on North Penn's YouTube channel. You will have until Tuesday at 7:25 a.m. to send in your answer. We'll have this week's winner at the end of our show today. Recently, senior basketball player Steph Nauer scored her 1,000th point, earning her a spot on the banner in the gym and in North Penn sports history. Brian Kissig has more.
North Penn girls basketball team traveled to Doylestown to take on the CB West Bucks. However, the big story of the game was North Penn senior Steph Nauer. She came into the game with 994 points in her career. The gymnasium was filled with North Penn fans in anticipation of her 1,000th point. In the first half, she only scored 4 points, but in the beginning of the fourth quarter, she drained 2 free throws to reach the milestone. With that basket, Steph Nauer becomes only the 7th player to score 1,000 points in the history of North Penn girls basketball. Reporting for North Penn News, I'm Brian Kissig.
Mr. Monero is in Studio C with members of the Future Business Leaders of America to talk about an exciting new event here at North Penn High School.
Good morning, North Penn High School. We are here this morning with members of the FBLA, Vice President Brian Kissig and President Zach Schaefer. And they're here today to, well, let's just put it this way. They're here to give you an opportunity to dance like you've never danced before. All right, guys, what's coming up with FBLA?
Well, what's coming up is the first annual Just Dance competition here at North Penn High School. It's going to be teams of 4 coming into the high school at night to go against each other and playing Just Dance on the Wii. And what's going to happen is it's going to go tournament style. Teams go against each other until we go to a final. And the winner of the whole competition will get, all the players will get a Wawa's gift card.
Wawa is like the greatest gift ever. It's the gift that keeps on giving. I mean, those gift cards last forever. A little bit of coffee, a little bit of bagel, a little bit of donut, a little bit of sandwich, a little bit of wrap, whatever you want. All right. Now, if we're interested in that, and if we think that we can dance and we can dance better than everybody else, Zach, what do we do to get involved?
Well, it's teams of 4. It's $5 to sign up, and you can sign up in the school store or in E136 with Miss Westerland. Faculty, students, clubs are all welcome, and all the money goes to the American Heart Association.
It's funny you mention faculty because I actually have seen a few members of our faculty and staff that have played this game before, and some of them think they're pretty good at it. I might be very good at it.
You might be.
I might be, but most likely I'm terrible. In fact, I am terrible, but some people are good, so it'll be good to see some of them get involved. So, all right, so absolutely awesome opportunity coming up. All right, dance the night away, and stop down and see Mrs. Westerland if you have any further questions about getting involved. Thanks a lot, guys, and good luck.
Thank you.
Thank you.
A few weeks ago, students participated in the simulated National Republican Convention. Reporter Steve Cameron has more.
Students who are representing their assigned states are arguing platform points as day 1 of the simulated convention wraps up.
I am very excited by the speaker, Mr. Michael Smerconish.
The day's first speaker, Michael Smerconish, spoke about the effect of the media on politics.
In my speech, what I'm hoping that they're going to recognize is the negative impact that a partisan or polarized media is having, because I think it's killing the country.
Next, Todd Stevens spoke about the importance of cooperation in debate.
As we engage in debates on issues and candidates, and we're taking on some of the challenges of the day, we do so in a respectful manner. I see so much today, especially in D.C., where the fringes on both sides are angry and screaming and yelling and carrying on. And frankly, that doesn't get anybody anywhere.
You should have a say over who is representing you and what those laws should be. So the only way you can do that effectively in America is become involved in the election process.
After a morning of speeches, students moved to caucuses, where they debated points important to the state that they were representing.
Going green because that's really big in California, so it's really important to them, so we're trying to make it as real as possible.
After the caucuses, state delegations reconvened at the convention to present, discuss, and vote upon the Republican platform. Many students felt inspired by the day's events.
From the speeches so far, I've taken that, this is a big deal. Nothing like this is ever going to happen in our lifetimes. And it's a really good opportunity to get politically involved and involved in North Bend's community at the same time. I've always considered going into politics as a career, and this is only enforcing that choice.
Reporting for North Penn News, I'm Steve Cameron.
There's a conspiracy afoot concerning the Bomba challenge. The dudes have been tasked with getting to the bottom of this mystery. Remember, for the full episode this week, go to youtube.com/NPTV. Otherwise, you will have no idea what's going on.
Man, I need to talk to you about.
Should we close the door?
Sure.
What is it?
Word on the street. Someone's been leaking the answers to the Brumbach challenge.
Oh.
I need to enlist you to find out who. Can you do that?
Yes, sir. That's what we're
Keep it
born
quiet.
to
Brumbach challenge cannot have scandal.
do. Alright. We know it's you, man. We know it's you. Why'd you do it? Why'd you do it? You guys gotta help me on this. The leaked answers. Why'd you do it? Yeah, why'd you do it, man? It's not a joke. Honestly, that's a man's hard work. Everything a joke to you? You think so? It's not working. Let's get out of here. Sorry for bothering you. Mr. Ramsey. Shh.
Oh, can I help you?
It's the library. Keep your voice down, honestly.
Can I help you?
We know you're stealing Brumbach answers, and we want to know why.
What are you talking about?
We know. How would you like it if people leaked your words every week?
Well, they're on the website.
People would just know your words all the time. You would have no reason to be on the station.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Why are you doing it?
I don't think he's responsible.
Just look at him.
Yeah, I am. He doesn't seem to know what's going on. No, I really don't know what this is all about. Okay.
Sorry. We'll be back.
Maybe, if we have to be.
Remember to visit youtube.com/NPTV for the rest of this week's episode. The Night Crier has been running a competition for one of our own North Penn High School students to be a judge at our upcoming Mr. North Penn contest. Here's Mr. Monero with more.
February, and that means that the annual Mr. North Penn competition is coming up. This year, as a student, you have an opportunity to be selected as one of the first ever student judges in the Mr. North Penn contest. All you have to do is go to www.nightcrier.org, and you can place comments, insightful comments, on any article you want on the site. We'll approve those comments, we'll load them on the site, and your name will go into a hat to be selected as the first ever student judge at Mr. North Penn. Best part of the contest, you can enter as many comments as you want. However many times you enter, your name gets put into the hat that many times, and at the end of the school day tomorrow, we will select one male and one female winner to represent us as student judges at Mr. North Penn. So enter that contest today.
Could you answer this week's Brumbach challenge with the extra time? Let's check in with Mr. Brumbach for the answer.
The answer you've all been waiting for. William Moulton Marston is credited with inventing or creating that superhero or heroine, Wonder Woman. Bet you didn't know that? Now you do. Thanks for playing this week's Brumbach Challenge.
The winner of this week's Brumbach Challenge is Mr. Young's homeroom in C39. Remember to catch next week's question this Friday at youtube.com/NPTV. And that's it for this edition of Mornings. I'm Brianna Donatucci. Have a sensational day, North Penn.